with all the force and vigor at my command. I contend that we have relaxed our vigilance, that we allow ourselves to deteriorate. I contend that we have lost our pride in the Philippines, that we no longer consider it a privilege and honor to be born Filipino. To the Filipino youth, nothing Filipino is good enough anymore. Even the Filipino names no longer
Pwede mo
suit them.
muna ha. I'm getting
A
video.
boy
for
named
you.
Juanito does not care or isn't happy to be called Juan. No, not Juan. He must be Johnny. A girl named Virginia would get sore if she were nicknamed Biring or Binang. No,
Picture ate ko.
she must be Virgie or Jeannie. Christina, in her early years, would be so proud to be called Tina or Tinay. But now, it's Chris or Christy. Roberto has become Robert or Robbie. Maria, Marie, or Mary. Before, Julita is Julin. But now, it's Julie. And because they have become so Americanized, because they look down on everything Filipino, they regard with contempt all the things that our fathers and our fathers' fathers held dear. They frown on kissing the hands of their elders, saying it's sanitary. They don't even care for the ageless, saying it's old-fashioned. They belittled the Kundiman or the classic OPM because it is strictly sentimental in comparison to Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus's hip and upbeat music. But which genre speaks more wisdom? Lumang Simbahan or Party in USA? Is it Magtanim Ay Di Biro or the lazy song? Are we going to allow ourselves to stoop down in mediocrity just to be called in? I don't think so. They don't even respect their elderly anymore. If you happen to pass by an elder and a little kid, you would notice that there's an invisible barrier that is missing. It is called respect. Hopefully, po and opo will not be an endangered Filipino tradition. Just like kissing our grandparents' hands, we don't want the basic cell of our nation to be polluted by another country's tradition through media poisoning. Elders are no longer perceived as wise men and women in this country, but wrinkled and senile beings. How many hours do you spend with your parents and your grandparents with wisdom? Next question. How many hours do you spend on Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook and other social networks? How many hours do you spend on that online RPG called Dota? Without even realizing it, these things have made obviously our lives disproportionate. The youth are what they are today because their elders, parents, peers, and their teachers have allowed them to be such. They're incongruities because they cannot be anything else. And they cannot be anything else because their elders did not know enough or did not care enough to fashion them or to mold them to the Filipino pattern. This easing of barriers that would have protected our Filipinism has resulted more serious, much more serious. I refer to the Filipination of our economic life. Let us face it. Economically speaking, we Filipinos have become strangers in our own country. And so today, we're witnesses to the spectacle of the Philippines, inhabited by Filipinos who do not talk and act like Filipinos. We're witnesses to the pathetic sight of the Philippines, controlled, dominated, and run by non-Filipinos. When are we going to be leaders in our own country? After 10, 20 years? Or never? Filipinos would rather be underpaid puppets to the Americans and Australians Why? Because bayanihan is already marked in oblivion. Our social cancers, crab mentality and colonial mentality continues to corrupt our mind to the extent of decay. My dear friends, who have failed our own country, we have become traitors to the brave Filipino who fought and died so much liberty might live in us today. Look back at the rich history of our country. Seek first the beauty and wonders of our country, and seek within yourselves if you have embodied what our forefathers fought for. Have we served our own country enough to be eaten for a Filipino? Let us be not an alien in our own country. Last, we have become strangers in our own country. And we have become untrue to ourselves, the true essence of being Filipino. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we have become strangers in our own country to the true essence of being Filipino.